In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills in Japan lived a young farmer named Hana. Hana was known for her radiant smile and her heart as big as the harvest moon. She had a dream, a vision to transform a barren field at the edge of the village into a lush bamboo forest that would provide cool shade for weary travelers and villagers alike. One day, an old friend of Hana's, who had traveled the world over, came across a rare bamboo seed. Hearing of Hana's dream, he offered it to her, saying, "This is no ordinary bamboo. It's said to grow taller and stronger than any other. Plant it with care, Hana, and it will become the crown jewel of your forest." Overjoyed, Hana carefully planted the seed in the soft, rich soil. She shielded it from harsh winds and watered it every day, whispering words of encouragement. But as weeks turned into months, the seed remained stubbornly dormant. A few villagers, unable to understand why Hana continued to nurture a dead seed, began to whisper, "Why does Hana continue to waste her time with that useless seed? It's dead. Everyone can see that." Soon, her friends and family started to question her actions too. They suggested that she replace the dead seed with a new one so that she could start over. But Hana refused. She knew that the seed was alive, patiently waiting for the right moment to sprout. Though Hana was strong-willed, the constant questioning took a toll on her. Doubt crept into her heart. Could the seed really grow? Would it ever thrive? Still, she continued to care for the seed, watering it and protecting it from the elements. Hana's dedication didn't go unnoticed. A young boy who often played near the field noticed Hana's diligence. One day, filled with youthful curiosity, he asked Hana, "Why don't you give up on the seed, Hana? It's been so long and it still hasn't sprouted." Hana looked at the boy, his innocent eyes reflecting her own determination. "I may not know if or when it will sprout, but I do know that it will grow. Growth takes time, and I'm willing to wait," she replied, her voice firm with conviction. Time went on. Seasons changed, yet still there was no sign of growth from the seed. 5 long years passed. Hana's hands grew rough and calloused from years of tending the fields, yet she never once stopped watering the seed. Then one day in the early spring, as the first buds of cherry blossoms appeared on the trees, something remarkable happened. A tiny green shoot emerged from the ground where the seed had been planted. The shoot reached up towards the sun, its leaves unfurling like a dancer's graceful arms. Within weeks, it grew into a towering bamboo stalk, strong and resilient, yet graceful and elegant. Soon, more stalks sprung up around the first, forming a tight-knit family. And before long, what had once been a barren field became a thriving bamboo forest, a testament to Hana's unwavering patience and care. The villagers who had once doubted Hana's dream now marveled at the transformation. They gathered in the shade of the bamboo forest, sipping tea and sharing stories. When they asked Hana how she had managed to keep going all those years, especially when it seemed like her dream was failing, she smiled. The seed may have seemed to be doing nothing, but it was working hard. It was building a strong root system deep in the ground, hidden from sight. Sometimes what seems like failure is just growth preparing to rise. And so, the villagers learned that day that success often takes time and invisible effort. They also learned that even when we can't see the results of our hard work, we must trust the process and keep going. For like Hana's bamboo seed, our efforts may seem to be in vain, but they're actually laying the foundation for future growth, preparing us for the day when we'll finally blossom and thrive.